What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the Beast Bailey, and today got some more Georgia Bulldog football news. Wide receiver Jermaine Burton has entered his name into the transfer portal. His name is one of those names that floated around right when the season ended, and I didn't understand why his name was in there. I mean, his name, along with Darnell Washington and Kearis Jackson, those three names kind of circulated around about maybe being potential transfers. And quite frankly, I never really understood why. I didn't, never really understood why his name was circling around like that. But Jermaine Burton has entered the portal. And I believe it could be to follow the wide receiver coach to LSU. Georgia's wide receiver coach went to take the LSU wide receiver coach job. A lot of people are kind of happy that coach is gone because he was kind of vanilla and bland. I mean, I can understand it. Georgia's wide receivers have not been – we haven't had any explosive receivers as far as I can remember. I wasn't watching football when A.J. Green was there. The most explosive wide receiver I've ever seen at Georgia, from a personal player, like one player standpoint, is probably George Pickens. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, you look at the Georgia wide receivers that are in NFL. Chris Conley, he's still playing. Chris Conley, I mean, I watched Chris Conley in college. I remember watching Malcolm Mitchell, Chris Conley. I did watch Tavares King. I did see him play. Tavares King, Malcolm Mitchell, Chris Conley. And then it just kind of trickled down in the talent-wise. Then in 2016, we kind of got some young dudes in. We had Isaiah McKenzie, who was explosive. Terry Godwin. We had some tight ends that were just middle-of-the-road tight ends. And then we had Mecole Hardman. Mecole Hardman was explosive. Forgot about him. He was explosive. He might, he's got a career in the NFL right now. He actually is from around where I live. Or he's from one of the counties around here, but he's a hometown kid. So, my high school played against his high school when I was in high school. So, Mecole Hardman, he was very explosive. I mean, it wasn't until really about last year we finally started, using receivers. Jermaine Burton stepped up, had Blaylock, had Arian Smith, had Kearis Jackson, George Pickens. We finally started to get the wide receivers in motion, and JT Daniels was the key to the lock. He was kind of the answer to the wide receivers getting a quarterback to throw them the ball. Because Stetson Bennett in 2020, it wasn't good. Stetson Bennett 2021 makes Stetson Bennett last year look like he's an absolute defound Badumus Lacumus idiot when it comes to football. But so a lot of people were saying Jermaine Burton would follow JT wherever he goes. Listen, if JT goes to LSU, that would be big for LSU because they need a quarterback bad. They need somebody at quarterback. Now, if JT goes to LSU and they win a national championship and go 15-0 like Joe Burrow, I'm going to lose my cool. Now, do I think JT is going to lead LSU to a natty? No. You need more than just a quarterback to do that. So, LSU, Brian Kelly might steal him. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We will see. Jermaine Burton, if he is following the coach to LSU, that might be a triple effect or whatever for JT to come to LSU as well. I don't know. We'll see. We will see what happens. And Yep, that's it on this Jermaine Burton news. Peace.